Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. I might not be like any other reader that you've ever come across. I could come across really churchy and religious. I mean, real heavy at times, but I'm real heavy not. Things aren't always as they seem sometimes, and but I am for all uprightness. I cannot stand wicked energies, and I do get in its face. I use the living language in scripture here on my channel, and it's actually found within the tarot. A lot of people know that, a lot of people don't, but it is, and so I use it here. So welcome if you do stay. Those of you who are returning back, welcome back. Did I say happy anniversary, happy birthday? If it is a special day for you, I really hope it is fantastic. And if I said that twice, double the blessing to chase down upon you. And I just wish you a happy day. Let's get started here. I thank you, sweet Jehovah Elohim, our Yeshua, our prophecy. I thank you for truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in the now. What we need to know for this day, for any person who has clicked up on this message. Go before us, prepare the way, make every crooked place straight. What's the energy in the right now? Thank you. Okay, hold on a minute. I got some cards that are going everywhere. Okay, so we have the death card or release, and we have a renewal. And so that's both those go back to the 8th house, which is Scorpio energy, real heavy then coming out here. The death card and the resurrection card. Something's totally transformed. It has changed, and now something's being renewed. The judgment card is people coming back around. Things waking up from the dead. Things that have been hidden. Secret sex, money, property. We got FBI energy here that can be found here if you're dealing with legal matters and things surrounding death and governmental things, and it is. We also have the occult energy here as well, as we always talk about. We have the letter R and the letter M that is out here as well. You could be dealing with a 13-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 22-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 2-year-old, just or 11-year-old as well. 44. I don't know why I heard 44. But I heard 44. That number's not out here. But anyway, I heard 44 is an angel number. That would be the 8th house. It really came out here. Actually, 6 is here, or 60 years old is also here. 33 is here as well. Anyway, I won't go on any further, but this energy has hit me that way this morning. Normally I don't do that, but it is hitting me here. There's been secrets, and some type of a phase of a situation is now over. And if something had ended in the past, let's go back to your past, and something could be trying to come back up, and it is, because the trumpet's being blown on something here that's very, very, very much dead and alive type of energy. If you are dealing with the fugitive, because this does go back to FBI, then there's dead or alive energy here if you are on some type of a case here showing up. Let me see something. Sorry about that, guys. Let me grab I'm having problems with my technology this morning. Hold on a minute. Okay. I paused the camera for a second because I wanted to look at this word to see what it is, the R and the M in the living language, which is the pictograph of the head, which is the resh, and then the mem is a sea of people, right? It's a who, what, when, where, how this happened kind of stuff. Something's very bitter here, okay? The word is bitter with the M-R, okay? Maybe somebody is having head issues, or the rest goes back to the head, the man, the boss, the chief. Maybe you had some type of, what is that called? An MRI is what's coming through my spirit. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's something bitter here. And the word is weak, and a waterhead is here. Well, this is all watery energy as well. It goes back to the sea. And that's deep stuff. If we're just talking energetically, it's real emotional stuff here that's real bitter. It goes back to the headwaters of a river that are a trickle, that have a stagnant pool causing the water to be bitter. Well, that's horrible. and something's just been real stagnant in a situation. But it's saying here that an end of a difficult situation has ended, and something's now, so whatever's been dead is now coming alive, or whatever's been stagnant within whatever somebody has been living that way is now died. So it can go either way, how it's coming through my spirit. But headwaters, I'm hearing headquarters as well. I mean, we got the boss of something here, but there's something stagnant and bitter and grievous that's been going on here within this fluid. The word is venom in this section here. Well, that's like snakish stuff, to be real. We know that the opposite end of this is the Taurus energy, but that's the ox, and just taking that to the living language is the pictograph of the snake in the basket, okay? And if you're upright, you're upright. I'm never picking on signs or anything like that. I just like to bring in all kinds of stuff, because we do have bitter energy here, and the word is venom, and that is a snake, okay? That somebody's irritated at something in a very big way, and they're fretting, and they've been picking at something here, and there's a deep hole that somebody's in, but there's stagnant waters in a situation, or had been, or it's changing, or something like that. It's over, because when death comes, that's it. Okay, so the word the other direction would go to lift the head and deceit. Well, obviously there's secrets here. There's secret money, secret sex, secret property out here, maybe even at work, okay, whatever's taking place with the headship is bitter. Okay, somebody just been picking and picking and picking and picking and doing whatever and sucking out some type of venom stupidness, and somebody got bit by a snake and caused it to irritate. Caused somebody to be irritated. But there's something this is all transformative energy, but somebody lifting themselves up. And yesterday I did all those readings, and my God, we had pride and conceit. And we do know that the living language teaches that the snake lifts its head way up high in pride. And so somebody, hopefully this energy, I mean, obviously it's showing that it's dead. It's dead. It's saying that there's an end of a difficult situation. Somebody needs to evaluate something here. And because pride, the proud comes down. Jehovah says, I love to keep my eye on it. And to bring it down, he loves it because he hates it. He loves to do that because he hates it. Okay? Let's go on and see what's happening here with this energy. Thank you, Jehovah, for ending a difficult situation and putting down the proud and making that die. And you tell us if we humble ourselves that you will bring us up. Get rid of the venomous crap that's here in the earth. We don't want it no more. Let us evaluate things in all truth and kindness. So the RM is also the ram, and that go back to the head as well. That's the first house, and it does have an ancient history with the 8th house in the zodiac, as we know, or many people know that. But there's a ram here, or you could be an Aries, or Scorpio is here. Like I said, we got that venom energy here. We could take that back to the ox head. You could be a Taurus energy here. You could also be a Virgo here, because he holds the snake itself in the cards, the Hermit. Somebody does know something that's going on here. So, you know, this is a wounded warrior. Okay, somebody got caught with the britches down too, as well, because the britches look like it's down. I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but if you're right up in this, holding this card, it does. Somebody got caught with doing something. This is a very sexual house here. Okay, and somebody got rammed really bad, and somebody did get gangbanged really, really bad in a situation in those readings that I did. And I send you love and light. Some people need to sit down with their kids or teenagers and you know, maybe they were 13. I don't know. Maybe it was a 20-year-old that did. I don't know. But that energy is here. It could be any of those ages that came out. If you are new, I get real talk information on my readings, and this is my job to get out this crap. Okay, somebody's had something. If that's not that, somebody's just been in a war here. Has just been ramming heads about something, money issues, death issues, there's inheritance, there's taxes and stuff that can be found with this energy as well. If somebody did die and get raped or something like that, and they went on the run, then I am hearing fugitive, something like that's taking place here. Okay, so something's happened. here. And somebody is wounded. They're wounded, but they're a warrior type of energy is showing up here. What else do you want to bring out here for today? So this is over. A 9 has a global awareness, but it's also an ending to something. And that's positive. Regardless if somebody's freaking ticked off about it or not, there's a message that's very favorable here. There's also a lover card. It's the page. This could be mischievous energy for some people. And you're dealing with children as well. Like I said, you have a conversation. Pages bring good news if they are in the upright. Talking about something is, for some people, going to be a little bit, you know, making somebody feel a little bit insecure, depending on what the situation is, because something's been bitter. This organization and stuff like that, and people throwing people out, and now people have died and they don't know where their money's going because now work is a big freaking issue. We got the boss, the head, the man needing to make some type of decisions, but the decision is over. We have 10 wands here if we want to pull this down, and that's an oppression. There has been an oppression because there's been stagnant crap that's taken place and all of that. Okay, so let's see. Show me what's hidden here, please. That needs to come to the light. Thank you. That just jumped out here. The 5 of Cups. Well, this is a bitterness card in itself. People, Jehovah, when he speaks, he means what he says when he brings something out here that he wants to make an end or make something complete now. Okay? So they've been sitting here crying in their head over spilt milk or something that was done or said or that did happen or whatever the crap happened. Somebody took revenge and did kill somebody, and now something's coming back up to the surface about something that's known that it is, and it's shown here. All right? This is also forgiveness card, and this is what's hidden is the stagnant, nasty energy, and somebody's been crying and they're sad and they're depressed and they need help. Okay, it could be a child, okay, or it's been since childhood that somebody's just been sitting that way in their life with those stagnant pulls, and it's time to get released. This is released, or maybe somebody did pass on that was that way. You know, you can only live that way for so long, people, and then, you know, you'll come in and say it's over for you now, okay? And we have twice dead energy here, and I talk about that on the channel all the time. The scripture says that when you, some people are twice dead, and it states that they get that way by putting their children through the fire, like Cain did. They went the way of Cain, is what it says in the book of Jude. And Cain take you right back to the serpent energy, and we had venomous stuff here. It's really bad stuff here. Showing up for somebody, people. It's really huge. And Jehovah's saying somebody is twice dead or is now put down, or they're wanted dead or alive because of something that's taken place. It's been real harsh war that's wounded somebody, threw them out. It was, you know, backstabbing to them, and they've just been constantly going on in their head and just crying over spilt milk, crying. Something's happened, maybe even an accident. Maybe somebody just needed to say something, but they didn't, or maybe they did try or gave a favorable testimony, and maybe because of that somebody did die. There's all kinds of different scenarios that could be out here and that are true for any given person that's went through this energy. And now this real karmic energy, if it's coming back up for you to deal with, it keeps coming back around because nothing has been dealt with. Okay, there's waters that need to be cleansed, or there's something going on with the wound here from within or without. Maybe somebody's dealing with something like that, and that's why they died. They had a wounding really bad. We have the Queen of Wands coming out here. This is front stage. This is what's hidden. Front stage stuff. Now, the Queen of Wands could be a mother. She could be the other woman. If she's in the negative, she's a slut. She's a hothead. In the negative, she did burn everything up. And in the upright, this is very warm, charismatic, spiritual energy that would be warm with you. And it's the same energy here for a message. But if this is a lover and there's been secret sex, money, property, and prostitution, and something's happened with that energy, with this Queen of Wands or something like that, then there's some type of bitterness around this energy here. This is the occult. This is very spiritual energy then. But it's very front stage. It would get up and fight and war and everything else. And so if this person is, though, in some of the scenarios of fugitive, then that somebody's on the run, then I guess they are. Or they were, or something connected, or that person's child is, or this person and their child is on the run, or something like that's happened with someone. The Queen of Wands is here, okay? She could also be a teacher. What's hidden is also love. If something's finally ended from some type of situation, and it's positive and there's been a release, then there's a decision to turn around for forgiveness and to get up and be warm and give a favorable testimony and forgive, because we got forgiveness cards out here as well. At the bottom of the card, we do have a wish fulfillment, where some of you all were also dealing with the narcissist and an overindulging energy that came out here. So the pride and conceit obviously has come down upon someone, and there's something that's ended. This is a celebration with this card. Yeah, somebody really needs help, or they did die, or something. Yeah, something's led. There's the King of Cups. Something is very much led here. This is emotional, intelligent energy with the King of Cups. This is also, you know, FBI energies looking into a book, maybe a law book. I don't know. Maybe he's found something out about some kind of situation that's been deep hidden and is going to heal some stagnant pools. I'm not sure. That energy is really loving and caring and kind. In the upright, it's very intelligent and very manipulative in the negative, and he'll woo you with his water, and then he'll leave you stagnant there, okay? And that's crazy in the negative, but that's beautiful. In the positive, is somebody's taking care of somebody else. They've been really hurt here. The Four of Swords is also somebody that's normally under the knife in the Rider-Waite. And so obviously that'd be a death energy, a death of an idea, death of a person. Somebody was being taken care of. If they did pass on because of something that's happened, then they did. But this is a healing card. This is somebody caring for somebody here, and that's lovely. And there's some type of celebration there. It is going to turn out all right. This is a wish fulfillment. Okay, and so somebody was just constantly a wicked person, then we're showing some type of a death, and if it's kept you from family and stuff like that, there's a return for forgiveness here. All right, so this is what come out for this reading, guys. I bless you today. Stay in the upper. Actually, I'm feeling like I want to take a rune real quick for this reading. Let me just listen to the spirit. So we do have unity here about some type of return or to take action on something. With this Queen of Wands energy, something is showing that it is over. There is messages coming. So make sure I'm back around. So we have the Degas here, and this is the letter D. Okay, and if you are dealing with an MD, then that's what it's showing. Somebody's been damn mad as well. Well, we already know that. You know, if you're wondering where I'm getting that, if you're new, I take phonics. Anything that comes through spiritually. We have a red deer and a red door, and that's perfume if this was the other woman. Okay, we have a red, oh my God, this is amazing to me. Yesterday I did a reading, and we had a curtain that came out, and then we had a rod come out in another reading, and we have a red curtain on a rod here. That's incredible what Jehovah's bringing out here. There's some type of love situation going on, for whatever that is, and why he brought it out and allowed me to see it as well. It's huge. That's amazing. We had the tapestry also come out, and that's seeing another side of things, but it takes the guts and the beautiful side to make the tapestry as well. But we do have the Degas coming out. This represents the day, so if something did happen in the day, then it did. This is light. This is change. This is a new cycle, a new beginning, and it is. It's death and resurrection, or a resurrection from something that now is dead, is now being able to return for something. Here's positive then. This is marriage. This is fortune. This also intrigue thwarted, but this says it's the end of a difficult situation. It's ended. I don't care if somebody's damn mad or what the crap they've done. It's over. This showing a celebration here. There's a decision. If you want to be a freaking waterhead, you just go right ahead. Okay? It's known that something's over here in a very big way. It's very transformed. Okay? We have a deer here, and somebody's dear to somebody's heart, or you like deers. The totem of a deer represents something innocent. This page would be innocent, would represent a child or a teenager as well, within something that's taken place here. We have somebody who was dumb in a situation, and I guess they fell in some type of a trap or something like that, or whatever that is. So we do have the rod here. That could also be a name, but the rod is here. And a rod goes back to prison. It came out in those readings that I did last night. It goes back to a real piercing of some type. You know, the rods are here. That's very sexual things. And don't mean to be crude, but you know, given that there's wicked people out there, and this is the occult and that's sexual stuff, and somebody's done something with the rod than they did behind a curtain or something like that. I won't get into it, but that'd be real dark. That's a dark house. That's real dark energy in the negative of that. It's cruelty. It really, really is. But anyway, we have the D and the M and the R here. We also have a mare here. Now that can be the mayor of the headship is here, okay. But I'm thinking of like a colt, like a horse, a mare. What am I thinking of? Is that right? Anyway, it's coming through my, like a little colt mare or something like that's come through my spirit. Whatever, I can't get it completely up. But if that's resonating with you, it's coming out of my spirit for somebody. Anyway, that's what come out, people. We're in a new cycle. Something's over, and something's completely transformed. And if you are prideful, your pride's coming down in a very big, big way. It's time to get over something now, okay? And finally, if somebody was that way on somebody, then, you know, hopefully that wicked person has now left the earth, okay? They don't need to be in the earth. Until next time, shalom.